We're back at it again. More Path of Fire. Let's see what's up. The story. Apparently that was not all of the sacrifice from the ending of Act 1. I had to do one more thing. That was collect the Crystal Shards of Vlast. Which, if you were not here for the previous stream, we ran into Balthazar, fought him, almost died, but Vlast decided to show up at the last second and sacrifice himself to protect us. And Vlast died because of main character. And also we learned that Rytlock played a important role in why Balthazar is back. So, because he apparently, when he was out in the mists, he needed his sword to be reignited in order to like get back to the other world, to Tyria. And then basically he agreed with Balthazar that if he could ignite his sword, then he'll set Balthazar free, but he didn't know that was Balthazar that did that. So, yeah. At least we're getting something out of Rytlock, story-wise, instead of just, you know, later. You tell me later. I'll tell you later. Oh boy. Are we stuck on the loading screen again? Boy. Look at that loading screen, which is actually pretty nice art. I've always liked the loading screen art in this game. Are we in? Or are we stuck? I think we might be stuck. Hold on, I gotta reboot the game. Probably. Oh, that's terrible. I mean, this happened last time too, where we got stuck on an infinite loading screen. Which, by the way, over the weekend, I worked towards, I mostly worked towards leveling masteries, collecting mastery points for the mounts, and I also got the Jackal mount, so we don't have to exactly grind for that, so that's a step skip. So at where we are currently now in the story, technically this is the part where I needed the
rare loot.
The what do you call it? The Springer. So at this point I should have been working towards getting the Springer, leveling up my Raptor mount, but because I kind of jumped ahead and did that anyway, so that way you guys don't have to deal with me grinding on stream, because I know that gets boring. But there is going to be a little bit of grind here and there, because, you know, training stuff on the side. I haven't peeked ahead at the story. I've been keeping it blind for the most part.
To hold the weapon is to hold the fate of Tyria in your hands. The power to change the shape of the world. Old enough to fell the elder dragons. Its might should not be taken lightly.
You'll hear no argument from me.
So, a weapon that can fight the elder dragons, which means that Balthazar is probably after that. But I wonder what it is. I want to say it's the Flame Seeker Prophecy, but I don't know much about that to say that's a weapon per se. And to basically sum up what the Flame Seeker prophecy is, it's kind of like the Elder Scrolls. It predicts the future. But I don't think that's the weapon per se, but that's my guess. My uneducated guess. Where do we have to go? Oh, over here. I've also been working on unlocking the other specializations. Technically, my Scourge is up to par in the story, so... But I like the Hollowsmith better. Hollowsmith is a lot more fun.
It was created so mortals could do the work of dragons of our line. To combat cataclysmic power and prevent the destruction of all life.
Following in his mother's footsteps.
Ooh-wee. And for context, Vlast is a dragon. A offspring of Glint, who is also Oreen's brother. But you know, there's so much stuff I could explain, but I don't want to.
Come and help me prepare for battle against the Branded.
I'll fight you. I don't need to, but I'll fight you. Don't punch. Don't push. That's rude. How do you like that? You like being pushed around? No, don't do it to me then. Oh, I need to clean up this inventory. Okay. There's one over here. Traveling to each part is going to take some time. If I have to do hard sets, also going to be another slowdown. Which is fine. I was doing Heart of Thorns content with a friend of mine earlier today. And my god,
For the wrong purpose.
Tangled Depths is such a mess. Even with mounts.
He's talking about Oreen.
Oh. I missed dialogue, whoops. Because I wouldn't shut up. My bad. You oh Oh no, I'm gonna hurt. Get on the skimmer. And head nowhere where I need to go. Okay. Tangled Depths equals salt. Yeah, no shit. That map is such a mess. Because you have to literally go out of your way to actually get hero points, vistas, and whatnot. But, like, in here it's... You kind of do too, like any other part of the game. But it's like more hassle than it's worth. And then some of them are champions you have to fight, which means you need more than one person to be there, or you could try to solo it, and that's a headache if you're anything but a warrior or anything tanky.
I feel furious.
My favorite enemy so far, the Sand Lion. Look at them, they're so cute.
I can't see.
I love them.
I may not survive.
My rock boys. I just think that Tangled Depths could have been a lot better. I know what they were trying to go for. It was supposed to be like an underground cavern type of ordeal, but it was such a mess to actually like navigate because there were so many tunnels. Didn't really feel like a cave, it just felt like a series of tunnels. The only like sense of navigation you can get is head to the Leyline Confluence, and then from there you'll be okay. Because that actually is more treated like a hub than anything for the map. Speaking of the Rock Boys, as we come to call the Sand Lions, I actually got a hold of one of the minis for him. Where is he? There he is, see? Look at him. His mane is nothing but stone. That's pretty metal. And I love him. I wonder what my boy would look like with a stone mane. It'd look pretty cool. It'd be heavy as hell, but it'd look cool. The price for aesthetics. Whee! Whee! Tomb of the Primeval Kings. I've been in there. It's actually pretty neat. There's a collection tied to that place. Oh. Where is it? How do I get up there? Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know much about the context of this place is, but I like it. It's pretty remote too, which is interesting. But yeah, it looks like the Branded took over this place. And it looks like the tomb is being defended by ghosts. Ah. Oh, I could have just taken a... this. Oh, it's a skill point I don't have. Or a mastery point. I'll take that. And I'll switch this out for the Springer mount training. You had to attack me. Now I'm angry.
My sister, the mantle is heavy. At times, too heavy to bear. But Mother believed, so we must endure. If you discover yourself...
The rest must be corrupted.
It was probably very inspirational. Let's talk to Timey.
Timey, do you read me?
Something's up, isn't it? Kate says the mood in the egg chamber has taken a troubling turn.
What do you mean?
Aureen's not herself. She started moaning like she was in pain, but she won't let anyone near. She actually snapped at her exalted attendants, angrily. The whole city's talking about it. What's going on?
Balthazar is a lot tougher than he was before. He swatted us down like we were nothing. And he killed Vlast. He was aiming for me, but Vlast took the hit.
Oh, wow. That explains why Aureen's so agitated. She's grieving for her big brother, the poor thing. I'll liaise with Kaith and the Luminate. Together, maybe we can calm Aureen down.
Sounds like a plan. I'll check in again soon.
Timey out.
That pet that you saw the other guy, short tone, that's a pet. That's one of the new pets you can get. But I don't play ranger, so yeah, it's like a plant snake thing. And I think another one is a cheetah. I heard the other pet is a cheetah. It's too bad you can't tame a Choya. The little cactus quaggan guys. That'd be neat. That'd be neat to have like a pet that would explode. Just run in and explode. And throw spikes.
You rarely see one of those.
Excuse me. I was farming. Gotta get me a vine boy, yeah. The vine boys look kind of neat. I don't play ranger, but I might make a ranger character because Soul Beast looks really cool. Druid didn't really impress me. Druid was pretty much a standard healer class.
If you found these crystals, it means I failed before we met. For this, I apologize. I would have enjoyed the company in the desert skies.
She'll never know who.
Oh, that's sad.
Can't take much more. I dare you. Hit me.
I wish these drakes would not bother me if, well, during that. But yeah.
All heat expelled.
Maybe I should just teleport up there. It's a little bit of change money loss, but I can deal. And by the way, yeah, you can go into the snowy area here, and it's pretty interesting. It's difficult to get up there without the Springer mount, though. Actually, it's impossible. The only other way up is teleport to Friend or Mesmer Port. I wonder if the story will take us there. I feel like it wouldn't, but who knows. There's some pretty neat sights on this map, though. Between this and the Riverlands, I think those are my favorites so far. Oh, almost. You almost made it. Oh, there you go. Well, there's a lot to find. I don't know where to find one of those Vine Boys, as we're going to call it, because I don't know the actual name of it, or even how to pronounce it. Is there no crystal here? I don't see one. Oh, there it is.
I hear you have chosen a champion. If they will need this, is when the world tips. The death of a jungle dragon has accelerated our sire's rise.
If only I'd known.
Sire. That sounds pretty foreboding. If that's the proper term. Is foreboding correct? I knew something was up, like, I just assumed that the world would just get unstable with all the magic going loose. But no, it seems to be going to something else, as it implies.
I just want to play basketball.
Here's the Springer camp that you could go to learn how to Springer. Foreboding is 100% correct. Yikes. Context of why that's bad. Basically, killing the Elder Dragons unleashes their magic, and it returns it to the land, which is like, okay, yeah, that's good. But then, like, the magic gets too crazy, and then there's too much magic in the world. So it's like, their purpose is to consume the magic. But it seems like I want to say that they're kind of like corrupted by the magic, like they've consumed so much.
Fire continues to pursue me. I fear he may get the weapon. If he does, the consequences will be unpredictable.
That's putting it lightly. All the more reason to get to it first.
Too much of a good thing. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what the leyline anomalies were supposed to be. Like, that's the result of the magic going crazy. Is that you get these weird anomaly-looking creatures. And then also, like, the world gets very unstable. It's kind of like the elemental chaos, if that makes sense. If you guys are into D&D lore stuff, at least that's what I like to think it will become at this rate. But yeah, it was actually predicted by Taimi through a machine that she found in the dry top, that what would happen if you killed both the fire and the ice dragon, and it was not good. Killing one more dragon would cause more problems. I feel like if Bram got involved in this, considering, you know, he's being a broody asshole, he'd probably team up with Balthazar, so it's probably best that he's not involved. Not involved here, as opposed to trying to fight Jormag. Oh, I gotta go down here. But yeah, this is the ice portion of the map. Looks pretty neat. Very, mountainous. A lot of, canyons. But I like maps that, like, have, like, a nice transition between, biomes like this. It's really neat. What's down here? What's this? It's another mastery. It's a mastery in a tree. A master tree. It's also a very misty. I like that. Maybe I just like the cold portion because I'm so ready for fall and winter. But it keeps being hot here. And that's no bueno.
Heat level 0.
I would have destroyed it, but Mother forbade me. She never foresaw this crisis. The right path eludes me.
Originally, Blast wanted to destroy the weapon, but Glint was like, nah, it'll be fine. Now everything's fucked. Oh. I didn't glide. Whoops. I was trying to glide and look at the map at the same time.
Maybe if I had a Springer, I could jump up there and knock it loose.
I'd say this part of the story I'd be a bit iffy doing like a second or third time. Because there's so much running around, but it's enjoyable now because it's the first time and I get to chat in between. Oh no, don't you touch me.
I feel trapped in this role, in this legacy. I yearn for freedom, but I cannot turn away from these responsibilities. To do so would doom the mortal races to certain destruction, and perhaps myself as well. But then again, there is a kind of freedom in death, is there not?
That's sad. He kind of don't want the burden. Actually, he definitely doesn't want the burden. Or Vlast. But now that burden's now on Aurene now. And she's just a baby, kind of. A very smart baby. There's the other crystal. Please do not shoot at me.
Dr. Torek continues to grow in power, and her mother's death remains unavenged. And the time comes to...
And the rest is corrupted. Storming Jade. Just hop the gate and you win. What's this? What was that coin? What was that coin? I got a coin. What was coin? I guess coin was a... one of these? Or something? I don't know. Oh. On to Act 2. Now we're officially in Act 2.
Are we certain this is the place? The Prophet's Shadow?
Dinch. Or Canuck.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
No sign of Kralkatorrik, Commander. It's definitely moved south.
And no branded either. Not yet, anyway.
That's surprising to hear, considering we're surrounded by Brand.
The landscape certainly makes an ominous impression. All the more reason to finish our business here quickly. Well then, Ridlock, Casimir, care to take point? Which way is Glint's lair?
I have no idea.
Neither do I.
Come again.
When the Commander, Jory, and I were inside, we got there through a portal. Not the same as walking through the front door.
Technically, I'm not even sure there is a front door.
If there is, we'll find it. Let's get moving.
A reference to Living Story Season 2. Where we actually go to Glint's lair through the means of a hourglass.
Swift and steady. Might have glory. Hit me.
Yeah.
Gave it my all.
Smash.
Ready for more.
I'm still sad that we can't get
Level
forged
stabilized.
armor. Because it looks so cool. Like, look at this. I would wear that on my engineer. It would fit.
Safe from harm.
Hologram projector engaged. Hologram off. Heat level 0.
Looks like the Forged got a head start on us. We have to find the weapon before they do. Before Balthazar does.
I'm not so sure this weapon is their only priority. These Forged aren't just hunting parties. By the looks of it, they've been dug in here for some time.
Yeah, something is definitely up. Let's take a look around and see what we find.
One moment. I gotta check something really quick. No dropped frames. That's good. So, looking around the area. Okay. It looks like they're harvesting the brand. But for what? Where's my prompt? There we go.
Is this... Whatever they're building here, it must be enormous.
This large mechanical object is made out of metal. It appears to be the tail section of something. It's also going to have a cannon. This heavy apparatus is made of thick solid metal. It appears to be some sort of cannon. Try
This
activating
thing
it.
is drawing power from branded crystals. How is that even possible?
Using dragon magic. Interesting. What you got here, Canch?
Commander, take a look at these tracks.
Any idea what made them?
Something large and heavy. You probably already guessed that, but otherwise, no. I've never seen tracks like these.
If frickin' Balthazar made a giant metal dragon, I'm gonna scream.
It looks like they're mining branded crystal. But for what?
Some kind of armor. Looks sturdy too. But what are they using it for?
The Iron Legion would kill for plating like this. And has. Several times over. Find anything?
The Forged have been busy. Whatever they're up to, they've rebuilt the area to suit their needs.
It appears Balthazar's found a way to harness power from branded crystals. Between that, the plating, and those tracks...
It must be some kind of war machine.
Maybe it has something to do with the weapon Vlast was talking about.
It's possible, but we're not getting any answers until we get into Glint's lair.
Alright. Let's put it on Fluff Chat, which is just NPC talk. Oh boy, branded.
I dare you. Hit me safe and loud. Now, disengaging hollow projector.
Anybody else feel that? Something powerful.
Glint.
Heat level
I
stabilized.
can sense her.
Impressive trick for a dead dragon. Any competing theories?
Yeah, stoic twig.
Oh, a shield. So that's what collecting the shards, those glowy shards, are for, I guess.
These heroes are not what I expected. Do they have the courage to endure what's coming? The will to drive it back? Tyria's last hope rests on the unity of the races, the pooling of their strength. It is the only way.
That's Glint. She's talking about Destiny's Edge.
This must be like the memory crystals Vlast left behind. A distillation of Glint's thoughts.
You think this will help us get inside Glint's lair?
I'm not sure, but it's the best lead we've got.
I should
Spread
actually
out.
read that book.
See if we can find more crystals.
The book about
I
Destiny's
see
Edge.
a memory crystal over there.
I have it. I just haven't gotten around to reading it.
Don't think you'll be getting up there on foot. Better mount up us. Hey, Commander. I found something.
Yeah, me too. I found branded. Oh. I think I found one of those memory crystals. Why is it the crystals react to you? I'm not sure. Maybe whatever's left of Glint recognizes me. We did fight Kalkatork together. What are these memory? Last left one behind too. All I know is that I can feel Glint inside there for power. We'll be able to find a way in. Hard to say considering she's dead, but I can feel Glint's power coming from that memory crystal. It might be enough to open one last portal. Ah. I gotta keep collecting essences. Also, that is a huge hole. Wow. Guess I'm off collecting these shiny things. I think. That's optional, apparently. Oh boy. I love collecting stuff.
Over here, Commander.
Last, my child, your birth begins a new age, a new design. I sense Grelgatoric stirring in its sleep. Could it know what I'm planning? What you are meant for? Time grows short. I fear what will happen when the Elder Dragon awakens. And I'm sorry. You must bear this burden.
Arrogance. Nope, no you don't. Oh, nope, that was no fun. To have that all reflected back at me.
So hot. It's engaging hollow projection.
Oh, no, 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 no. I see something. I see some tricky platforming. Oh, no, there's more up here too. I'm gonna try to collect them all. Kinda hard to tell what is what in this area with all the glowing, floaty stuff. Any more over here?
Dragons from the days before the Forgotten performed their ritual on me. Though I still feel a connection to Grelgatoric, it no longer compels my actions. My will is my own. I am free. I see Tyria as I've never seen it before.
Glenn never talked about what it was like before she was cleansed. Must have been a lot to process.
To say the least.
I see more. More light to collect.
Commander, I found another crystal. I think we're on the right track.
Oh no, I want to collect it all.
With the aid of the Forgotten, I have come to terms with my freedom. But I am finding cause without everything. But my mind is drawn to the suffering of Tyria's people who inescapably thorns. I feel a sickness in my heart, the first stirrings of compassion. I turn their plight over and over in my mind. The Elder Dragons, the world consumed. I can abide these visions no longer. There must be something I can do.
Hey, look there. A portal's opened. Restoring the crystals must have triggered it. I think we found our way in.
Here we are. Ooh. It's a spear.
Casimir, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just... This is definitely the place the Commander Joria and I were brought to, but it's changed. The brand is spread here. I wish she was here.
Interesting.
Burn me. This is the spear Glenn gave us to kill Kralkatorg, fashioned from its own blood. I had no idea it survived the fight.
This must be it. The weapon Vlast was talking about. We found it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Watch out! It's one of Glenn's Crystal Guardians.
There's the welcoming committee.
So, what's our move, Commander? Do we kill it, or...
It's corrupted! Take it down!
Oh, you... Why'd you push? Oh.
Disengaging holo projector.
What's it doing?
We're gonna shoot up in here.
What about using their shields? They won't mind.
Deactivating projector.
Oh, stunned it. But its attack is still gonna go through, probably.
I'm barely making a dent in this thing.
It's the shield. It's too tough.
Last time, the lesser elementals were the key.
Oh, I gotta make a shield. Okay.
My pain is easy.
God, there's so much shit going on in this fight. What the heck?
Here's where things get hot.
Hollow-Smith is looking pretty good. Yeah, it's really good. It's a rather interesting mechanic, and I love it. And it also seems pretty heavy DPS, which is finally something I was looking forward to for Engineer, as opposed to Condition. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not even using all of the Hollow-Smith abilities. Like, I still have some of the utilities I have yet to actually try. Gotta collect all the shards. Oh, this is such a clusterfuck of stone. Oh, so that's how the last 5% is gonna be, huh? Oh, I lost it. Oh! Oh, please. What? I didn't even use it. Dark Attunement. I don't know what that means. Oh, I had needed to get the right attunement? Okay.
Look, the way's clear now.
It's a shame none of us can actually use spears unless it's underwater. The golem is battered and broken down with one gauntlet missing. Its body has been crystallized. This must be what remains of Big Snaff. Snaff's golem. Why was it just named Big Snaff?
Prophecy is not always a gift.
I didn't know that.
Often I see things I wish I hadn't. But when the vision is clouded, I am most uneasy. The heroes have gathered, and Kralkatorrik approaches. I am not yet prepared to face the Elder Dragon, and distressingly, I cannot see beyond the coming battle. Is it because I die? I can't die without finishing my work. I have to stop Kralkatorrik. The Forgotten told me much, but not everything. What did they tell the Six? What do the gods know that I do not? So much is unclear, but I am out of time. I must keep my faith and hope that my children will carry on my legacy.
Huh.
Glint never said anything to Destiny's Edge about a legacy. Only that Kralkatorrik had to be stopped.
Stopped, yes, but killed? Do you suppose she knew about the consequences?
Maybe that's why Vlast sent us here. To destroy the Dragon's Blood Spear.
Bad idea, boss. Glint told us that weapon was made specifically to kill Kralkatorrik. If we destroy the spear, we'll be powerless to stop it. Unless you got a pile of dragon-slaying gear I don't know about.
Killing them is no longer an option. Not without a plan to deal with the aftermath. Balthazar doesn't care what will happen to Tyria. We can't risk the spear falling into his hands. We have to destroy it.
Fine. Just so long as I'm on record. This is a bad idea.
Yeah? You wanna know what else is a bad idea? Freeing old men from the mists. And look what happened, Don't give me shit.
Safe from harm.
Oh, you have to attack it. I was wondering, like, is Marjorie trying to do some swoosy mesmer shit?
Disengaging holograph.
And it's gone.
The task is done. Now let us all imagine Balthazar red-faced and frustrated over his failure to stop us. Ah, yes, that's lovely.
I just hope we made the right decision. I feel lost without the guidance of the gods.
Can't is too relatable.
Is
Canuck.
okay?
He's brooding. Char loved to brood. I'm sure he's fine.
You mind checking in on him, Commander?
It's Snaff.
This was Snaff's golem, wasn't it?
What's left of it, yeah. I failed my guildmates, Commander. I failed Glint. Balthazar wasn't the only one I ran into during my time in the Mists. I also met Glint. She taught me the ways of the Revenant. I thought she meant for me to finish the job Destiny's Edge started. But here we are, trying to save Kralkatorrik. That damn dragon is still alive. And Glint, Snaff, and Air, they're all dead. I need a win, boss. I gotta make this right. Let's take Balthazar down.
Gotta pay respects. Press F to pay respects.
So the spear's destroyed. Can we go kill that loathsome god now?
We've stalled Balthazar's plans, but we're no closer to bringing him down. And we'd all like to avoid a repeat of our last encounter.
Commander, we're rudderless. We need guidance. I think we should go to the gods and ask them ourselves.
Ask them ourselves? You mean go to the Mists?
Not sure I like the sound of that.
And if Rytlock really did meet Balthazar in the Mists, maybe there's more to his story than we realized. Maybe the gods really are helping us. I've done everything you've asked of me, Commander. But I have questions that need answering.
So do I. We know we're outclassed from our last meeting with Balthazar. This may be our only way forward. All right, Kaz. We'll do it your way. But how do we reach the gods?
There's a portal to the Mists at the Tomb of Primeval Kings. I think we should start there.
Then that's where we'll go. Kaz is right. It's high time we get some answers.
High time or high noon? Why not both? Oh, that's just experience.
So many prayers unanswered. Do you think they will listen to us?
portals to other worlds, ghostly dragons, rampaging gods. We lead charmed lives, do we not?
We better not run into Cormyr.
Portal to the Mists, huh? I've seen enough of that place to last a lifetime.
I have a feeling if we do run in...
Well, it's like I said, Commander. I'm gonna make this right. No way you're going without me.
I have a feeling if we do run into Cormyr during this mist trip, I feel like the fan base would have gotten... would go explode. Because everyone seems to hate Cormyr for what happened in Nightfall. But at the same time, I feel like that some people were really expecting their character to be special and become a god. In which, what are you expecting from an MMO? This isn't Skyrim where you... or any of the Elder Scrolls games where you become Sheogorath or the Dragonborn or some other shit. The Nerevar. Okay, where to? Oh, over there. Hollowed ground. Whee! Oh. Whee! Oh. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Eat a laser.
Now we're cooking.
Like, really, like...
Deactivating projector.
I don't see how making one character special in a story in an MMO ever works. Because then you look back at all the other players that are playing alongside you and you'd be like, yeah, I'm the special so-and-so, and so is that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and that guy, and... Huh. You see where I'm going with this? Hallowed Ground, Tomb of the Primeval Kings. At least we're getting story for this.
The Tomb of the Primeval Kings. The portal to the Mists is in there.
Then that's our route to the gods. I wonder what we'll find inside.
Answers. That's all I want. A break in the silence. There has to be some explanation.
That's easy. The human gods abandoned Tyria. You may not like that explanation, but...
I can't accept that. I won't.
Whatever their motives, we only have one path available to us, and we need to take it. Let's get moving.
So there's a portal to the Mists in there? And of course they're defending it. I'm not sure I understand the context of this place. It would probably help if I played the first game fully. Guess I fight.
Ready for more.
us alone.
They don't want us here?
0.
Why not? Oh hey, sun spears.
What business do you have in this sacred place? Come to steal more emblems of our royal house?
Stand down. We're not after your trinkets, or whatever it is you're guarding here.
Trinkets? How dare you?
Uh-oh.
Maybe
Why'd you piss off the
handle
queen?
Negotiations, Commander.
It's true what he says. We're not thieves. We only seek passage. Please let us through. For Tyria's sake.
I see through your lies. Too often have thieves and trespassers defiled these hallowed grounds. I'll kill you before I
No
allow
queen.
that to happen again.
No. No queen. Don't slay.
Ready for more. Crossing heat threshold. Deactivating projectile.
She's created illusions to hide herself. Only one of them is real. If we can find the real one and break her focus, we might be
Okay,
able
that's
to
not
undo the
reflecting.
illusion.
Break her focus.
Means hit her, Twig.
Oh, I got a CC.
Crossing heat threshold.
Ooh, ooh.
Complete.
No queen, don't slay.
Someone help me.
Oh! Get me up, get me up, get me up. Thank you.
Look for the real Nadache, Commander.
Oh, good luck with that.
Temperature normalized.
Look for the real Nadache, Commander.
Deactivating projectile.
Ooh.
I cannot stop you. You may pass.
As I said, we're not thieves. You have my word.
So you say. But I'm not the only one you have to convince.
Fun. Wait, let's talk to her. What you got to say? Also, I like your armor.
It was nothing.
I've already granted you passage. What more do you want? Tell us more about the Primeval Dynasty. Very well. The kings and queens of the Primeval Dynasty watched over Alona for over 600 years. Though our house has fallen, we were the first to rule these lands. Some say the gods crowned the first primeval king, set above the others who set foot upon this land. However, the truth of this has been long forgotten, erased by the sands of time. Alona was a wild and lawless place. Tribes waged never-ending war. There was no one to protect the innocent or seek justice for the wrong. To that end, I found the Order of Sunspears, rallying many great warriors to my cause. Together we brought the warring tribes of Alona under my banner. We established peace. With my blade I sought to carve out peace in the desert. I recognize the same fire within you. No, that's just me being burnt. I'm a very burnt Why is your head tilted like that? You got a neck problem there, Oak? Why is his head tilted like that?
No more. We can suffer no more.
These ghosts sure are jumping.
Joko made quite an impression on them. We should move carefully.
Oh yeah, because there's a Lich King in the lands now. It still is.
Heat levels critical.
Wow. Get a load of that.
Yep, a lot of stuff. I'm not going to open any.
All heat exposed. Projector activate.
I'm gonna open the chest. Why not? Yep, that's a buff. This too is probably a buff too. Nope, it's a curse. And more to fight. What have I done? Oh no.
I'd say not Joker, but somehow I don't think it'll make a difference.
I don't know how you got past Nagije, but you won't get past me.
Told ya.
Okay, but let me fight your guard first, because he's kind of annoying. Ow!
Back into the front. Disengaging hollow projector.
That barrier's not budging. Any ideas?
Canuck, throw down some mines and I'll lead him over them.
Done! I haven't blown anything up since I got
Temperature normalized.
Okay. Any minute now.
Ready.
Throw me in mine, please.
Mine ready.
Switching to Holland. Temperature normalized.
I'm down.
There you go.
Heat seek reaching full capacity. Hologram force.
Easy.
You have won. And so the false ruler of Elona claims yet more trophies for his mantle.
We seek passage to speak with the gods, and nothing more. We promise to leave you in peace if you'll do the same for us.
Peace? We shall see.
What more can we have to fight? Queen.
Who dares?
We mean
Yeah,
no
making sure.
disrespect.
Yet you care
Queen Nala and
for
Queen
those
Dala.
who rest here. You've befouled these most hallowed grounds with your presence.
What I tell you, Canuck, you need a bath.
Rude.
We only wish to speak with the gods.
We've heard such lies before. You're agents of the Pretender Joko. And like the others, you must bear the consequences of your actions. The Primeval Dynasty ended with us, no matter what the Deceiver Joko claims. And so too will your lives expire, here in the dark.
Oh boy. This looks like hell. Good thing we can deeps. Ugh. Scarabs.
I will show you the darkness that swallowed Elona.
Hologram projector engaged.
Oh, Necromancer.
Nothing works, Commander.
It's another illusion. We need to break
Uh-oh.
her out of it.
Oh. Okay.
Mine ready. My pain is easy. I gave it my all. I dare you. Hit me.
Necromancer too powerful. Please, nerf him.
Mine ready.
Okay, come here.
Now we're talking. You're practically exceeded.
No! Adrian!
I dare you. Hit me.
Oh no 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 no. This is some Escalonian Catacombs shit right here. Where you had to fight the twin boss.
Safety mark. Ready for more.
No matter I shoot.
Fight on for me!
What just happened? She just came back.
They seem to be bound together.
Divide and conquer won't work. We need to take them both down at the same time.
All right.
Too weak to go on. I can't go on.
Hologram projector engaged.
Oh
Thermal release complete.
yes. Oh no.
That's enough. We cannot allow you to defile this place. Say the word, Navajay, and we'll begin the fight anew.
Wait. They're not like Joko's raiders. They may be speaking the truth.
Nonsense! They are nothing more than thieves, just like the others.
Stay your wrath, Nala. We may be judging you too hastily.
Very well. If you can demonstrate the proper respect for this place, you may pass.
Granted you passage.
It's all skill and
What
a
is
little
it?
luck.
I don't want to read all their stuff. Or maybe I have to, because your action, not word. Our remains lie dusty and forgotten. It is a small thing, but it would mean much to us to pay respect. Okay. Done.
You have shown the proper respect. You may pass into the mist.
We promise to honor the memory of your rule and to respect these lands.
See that you do. We will will not forgive a second betrayal.
These poor spirits.
I
Even in
deserve an
death,
award.
they aren't safe from Joko.
Let's just be thankful they still have some capacity for reason. Now then, there lies our destination. Are we prepared to ask our questions of the Divine?
Absolutely.
Take the Greaves. Awakened Hammer. And more experience. The story seems to give out a lot of experience for the masteries, which is good. I respect that. And also I unlock all the boots, it seems. Facing the truth. Into the mists we go. Ooh, chest. Oh. Why are you attacking me? I'll give you a good whack. Make you stop. You're silly.
Ah, it was nothing.
Time to face the truth. The Sanctum.
There you are, Commander. Not as smooth a ride as I would have hoped for. Did the portal fail?
We're definitely not in the tomb anymore. It took us somewhere, but...
No sign of the gods nor our companions. We're off to a great start.
They were right beside us when we entered the portal. They can't be far.
Yeah. Neat. Ooh. This is spooky. What's that?
There you are.
You okay, Casimir? You moonwalking? Casimir? You okay? Okay, she was just following me. There you are.
You guys made it too, huh?
After a trifling inconvenience, yes. So, this is it. We're in the mists.
Deep within them. I'd know this feeling anywhere. Like cold water running down my spine. Looks like the human gods are playing games with us.
Why? Ooh.
It's beautiful.
Whoa.
Look, the sandstorm's gone away.
Let's see what it was hiding.
Ooh. What is this?
That symbol. Do you know what this means?
You know I don't.
It's the sigil.
What have you got there, Commander?
Why do I keep
Plate
doing
has
that?
Some kind of markings etched on it.
And there's more of them carved into the stone platform as well. Perhaps they're meant to go together?
Only one way to find out.
Basically, this is the symbol of the Sun Spears. So, yeah. So what, I gotta find more? I gotta find more. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. I wasn't expecting it to skip dialogue like that. But basically, that's the symbol of the Sun Spears. I have a feeling we're gonna run into Cormyr. Okay.
That sounded promising.
There must be more pieces of this puzzle lying around.
There's one up there. Whee! I need one more. Already got that one up there. Oh, let's see what Casimir has to say. I just know we're on the right track. Answers can't be far away. Not sure what to do next. That sandstorm hid the Sunspear sigil for a reason. Some of its points are missing. Okay, you could just walk away. Perhaps if you can locate those missing pieces. Those markings. I might be mistaken, but I think the stone pieces match the markings on the platform. Okay, well, knew that. Where are you? Signs seem to point up, probably. Not that way up. Jumping puzzle time, maybe? No, wrong map. I need Springer. Yep. Signs pointed up. Okay, I need to I need to match it up correctly. I think. I gotta switch these two around. Oh, never mind, I gotta switch these two around.
Boss, we've got company. Say the word and I'll tear them apart.
Nope.
We're still missing pieces of the puzzle. What if those spirits are a part of it?
Let's ask the spirits. Maybe they're here to help.
To pass into truth, you must answer my question correctly. Only then will I give you the seal of loyalty. I'm ready. You are a farmer in charge of working the land for your lord, a kind and benevolent man. One of your fellow workers asks you for a lighter work so that she may rest sooner. What do you do? Loyalty. Correct. I chose I reduce her workload and take on her burden of responsibility.
You have passed my test.
Okay. Oh, that one.
The disc fits, but the markings don't seem to line up.
Try giving it a turn or two.
There we go.
The torch lit up.
You must have done something right, Commander.
Gundayo. Pass into truth, prove yourself. I will give you the seal of honesty. While at the market, you witness your father pocketing several pieces of fruit without paying. The city guard approaches and accuses you of stealing the fruit. What do you do? Tell the guards that your father took the fruit and sincerely apologize. You have answered correctly. Go and take with you the seal of Gundayo. Honesty upheld.
You have passed my test.
Nope. Nope. That one. Are we done here or what? I don't think so. I bet those spirits that just showed up might know. You should go beat them up and find out. But then Kaz will complain, so... yeah. Making progress, Commander? I'm still figuring out what to do with these discs. The discs have symbols on them. Perhaps they need to be lined up. Have you tried rotating them in the socket? Only in acceptance of humility can we find strength. Then I bestow you the seal of humility. May it help you on your journey. Okay. You just give me the seal. We have one more, well, two more. Let's go for the nearest one. Whee! Compassion is both the beginning and the end to understanding. You have traveled long and far to get here. Go then and take with you the seal of compassion. Nope. This one. Oh, that's already lined up properly. Good. To gain, one must be willing to give one must first be willing to give. That is the true nature of sacrifice. I seek an audience with the gods. Then prepare yourself, for nothing of worth is given up lightly. Okay. I'll beat your ass. Yay.
Thermal release complete.
Ta-da!
You have persevered. The path is now open to you.
Look, a portal.
So, Casimir, when we meet more of your gods, I hope they're a little less hostile than the last one we met.
With our luck, I bet they're as crazy as Balthazar is.
Stop it, both of you. We're here for answers, and spitting in the face of the gods isn't going to help us get them. Show some respect.
She's right. If Balthazar demonstrated anything, it's that the gods aren't to be taken lightly. Let's tread carefully here. We don't know who's watching.
I like the atmosphere of this instance. Pretty neat. Oh, I can't see shit. Oh.
This place, it's incredible. The scrolls, the books, there's so much.
Yeah, it's no Black Citadel.
Ridlock.
Yeah, I know. Respect. Show it.
They gotta do their synchronized dance as we boogie our way up the stairs. Got it. They walk in such an uncanny unison. There she is, Cormyr. Ah, I'm blind.
This must be Cormyr. Hail to you, Goddess of Truth. We need your help. Kaz, go ahead.
Thank you, Commander. Goddess Cormyr, we have come to you seeking guidance.
I don't like the
aid
fact
in
she has a
dark
health
times.
bar.
Will you hear our plea?
Rise, Lady Mead. Please, continue.
Balthazar has emerged from the mist to bring ruin to Tyria. He's going to slay Kralkatorrik, and if he succeeds, the imbalance it brings could... You know all of this already, don't you?
Indeed.
We cannot defeat him on our own. For the sake of Tyria, Goddess Cormyr, please, we beg your aid.
I'm sorry, Lady Mead. There is nothing I can do.
What?
Please excuse me, Goddess. Perhaps I wasn't clear. We can't hope to defeat Balthazar without the aid of the Six.
Or the Five. Balthazar is one of the Six.
No, he isn't. Balthazar has been stripped of his claim and title. He is no longer one of the Six.
Stripped of... He's in Tyria as we speak, leading an army. He claims to be the god of war.
Come and see for yourselves. Perhaps then you'll understand. We, the gods, saw there could be no victory in our inevitable conflict with the Elder Dragons. Waging war with them could only lead to the destruction of Tyria. And we, the Six, would be the match that would start the blaze. And so, we chose to withdraw from Tyria altogether and spare this world further calamity. Or rather, most of us chose to.
Cowards! You may flee, but I will not. I do not avoid conflict. I am conflict. The Elder Dragons will die by my hands, and their power will become my power.
Balthazar was blinded by his pride. The dragons are beyond even the gods, a raw, primal force without equal. Whether he won or lost, by his death or theirs, Balthazar's ambitions would bring about the end of Tyria. The rest of the Six, Dwayna, Brenth, Melandru, even Lissa, reached an agreement. Balthazar had to be dealt with.
If you won't join the fight against the dragons, I'll see you all burn with them.
Yikes. Yikes.
We stripped him of his power and chained him in the mists. There he would remain, forever, powerless to carry out his plans.
Mark these words. When I'm free, I will strike you all down and claim your power for my own. I will not be dismissed. I am Balthazar, mightiest of the Six. And I swear to you, you will scream your allegiance before the end.
He would be there now, if not for a certain Char and his search for an old, extinguished blade.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Undo this wrong. The means are within your grasp. When he returned to this world, Balthazar disguised himself as Lazarus with Lissa's mirror. The only magic powerful enough to hide the truth from our eyes. By the time the ruse was revealed, the other gods had already departed. And soon, I will join them.
You don't have to go.
Fool, Rytlock.
You could stay. Fight with us.
You asked for a war between the gods. Do you not know the cost of such a battle?
Oh.
Have you not learned of the last time the gods stood against one of their own? Against Abaddon? 1,300 years ago, Abaddon and his army of fanatics waged a war ranging across the shores and islands of the Crystal Sea. The battle was so ferocious that the ocean boiled away, leaving behind the desert we see today. When the gods finally struck down Abaddon, his fall warped and ravaged these lands, creating the desolation. Abaddon remained a fallen god, imprisoned for 1,000 years, until he rose to threaten Tyria one last time. A mortal hero led a mission to stop him, and against all odds, succeeded. But then...
Whoa.
Abaddon is breaking up!
Incredible. All that knowledge!
It's running wild! It will destroy everything!
I can contain the power!
Cormyr!
No!
Cormyr became a god. He was mortal. That was the plot of Nightfall. And those other heroes were probably player
I was
characters.
there to contain the damage.
Because they were in the
But by then it was
visions
too
of the
late.
old classes.
Surge of power upended the balance of
Or at least
magic
that's what they
in
looked
Tyrion,
like.
and stirred Primordus from his slumber, triggering this latest cycle of destruction. There is no victory to be found in a war between the gods. Only casualties.
I understand, but we don't have the choice you have. We have to fight. Balthazar doesn't care whether he destroys Tyria. He said so himself.
Please, Goddess. If there's any way we can convince you to stay.
No, Kaz. This isn't their war. It's ours.
Casimir, my dear child. You never needed our help. You were already on the path. Follow the trail of Vlast. Restore what has been broken. The answers you seek are in the desert. I wish you good fortune, Commander. It's time. I must join the others.
Goddess Cormyr, before you go.
Yes.
Thank you for everything.
You carry with you the blessings of all the gods. Never forget that.
Thief of knowledge, seeker of truth. Okay.
So we came all this way just to watch her leave?
Kaz, are you alright?
Just processing, Commander. What Cormyr said. I was angry, confused, but it's time we stand on our own. Tyria is ours to protect. I know that now.
So, what now? Are we to comb the desert for a clue? Because, as you may have noticed, there's a lot of desert.
If that's what it takes, yes. You heard Cormyr. We're on our own from here on out. So we search the desert. But we do it smart. We'll split up and search systematically.
Can do. I'd like to return to the Temple of Cormyr anyway. The refugees there may have information we can use. And I've got some news to share with them, too.
Good. Canuck?
I'll head for the desert near Amnoon. I may also check in with my contacts in the Order of Shadows. They might be able to shed some light on things.
Ritlock, go with him. I'll take the Riverlands to the south. Let's work our contacts, speak with the scouts. Anybody who might be able to help us in our search.
About that, what are we searching for exactly?
The way forward. That's all I've got at the moment.
Well, we've done more with less. Let's get to it.
Very tempting to make a Spaceball reference with what Canuck said about combing through the desert, but I'll behave. I love how the Goddess of Truth calls the PC commander instead of their real name. Yeah, it's like maybe my name isn't very easy to pronounce. Ocarano, Arroyo, Dick Butt. Secrets. I'm gonna read these books. There's an achievement. Well, I can always come back and do the achievements later for this.
It was nothing.
There's apparently a achievement for climbing all the way to the top and diving. Let's try it. Oh man, this is so pretty. Look at this. Oh, this is so neat.
I deserve an award.
Dive from the highest point from... Is this the highest point, though? Yes, it is. Whee! Yeah! Ta-da! Oh, that's neat. This place is so cool looking. I love it. This place is aesthetics and I love it. Yeah. I mean, what are gods really? They're just beings with really high sense of aesthetics. If you really think about it. A portal. Facing the truth, complete. Get a lot of points doing this. Ride the wind. That music. We're not quite... Well, are we done? This way forward. We got one more. We're still going. I've been dying to play the story of this, and I've been trying to pace myself through it. Through streams. This is my way of self-control. Don't judge me. Okay, where do we go? Oh, we gotta go all the way out there. Okay. Oh, I don't have Destiny's Gorge, but we'll take a bit of a shortcut. But yeah, yeah, that's a story, alright. It's only 9 o'clock. At my time. It's almost 10 at my time. And we've only been at this for 2 hours. Imagine the time that I had to spend to grind for experience for the mounts. You're welcome for shaving that off.
The priestess!
Quickly now, everyone back to the temple.
But now we have to explore into new land, so that's time I can't shave off.
You rarely see one of those.
Yeah, I would love to help, but I'm just gonna pass by.
You might want to reconsider heading south from here. Nothing but trouble that way.
All right. Now where do I start? Maybe a scout can point me in the right direction.
The followers of Ascension are constantly seeking different methods to reach Ascension. Follower Zune and his golem collect forgotten glyphs in hopes of decoding their secrets. Follower Dawn Wind fights to clear Augury Rock of the Branded in an effort to further her legend. And follower Adisa searches for slivers of Vlast for follower Lucius Anvilblade to weaponize. At Augury's shadow are several other Tyrians who have come to seek Ascension. West of there is the first camp, where you'll find followers that were here before the Tyrians arrived. Far to the south are refugees from Joko's kingdom. They may know of other places of power.
Okay. Guess we gotta do some hearts.
Aren't you the Pact Commander? It's a pleasure to meet you. The name's Soon. Big fan of your work. Something I can help you with?
I'm scouring the Riverlands for something. A place of special significance. Possibly related to Vlast. Any ideas?
Well, I'm pretty focused in my expertise. Forgotten glyphs, mostly. If you're looking for someone with the big picture on the Crystal Desert, you'll want to talk to Crew Chief Glock.
Where can I find him?
Here, I'll mark them on your map. Hope that gets you where you need
His
to go.
name is Glock. I hope he has a gun.
And again, big fan. Don't die out there in the wastes.
Okay. We're doing this. Oof. There you are.
I'm scouring the Riverlands for something. A place of special significance. Possibly related to Vlast.
Did you see that?
Any ideas?
Snowy, I think. Sorry. I just arrived, so I have no idea what you're talking about. But it does sound interesting. Good luck.
Okay. There he is, Glock.
Ah! Don't you dare sneak up on me like that. You can get yourself killed doing that in a place like this. I'm far more dangerous than I look, you know. I'm sorry. This
He's got
place has
guns.
me a bit on edge.
I'll wear a bell next time. You're with the Priory, aren't you? I need information.
Concerning...
I'm searching the desert for something.
I need more?
A place of special significance. Possibly related to the dragon, Vlast.
You're not working with much, are you? These lands are rich with history, so that could be any number of... Wait, Vlast, you said?
Yes. Anything come to mind?
Well, since my arrival, I've heard mention here and there of an ancient lost city somewhere in the Riverlands. A hub of forgotten activity. Or it was before the fall, anyway. Supposedly, Vlast was born there. If you're looking for... how'd you put it? A place of special significance? The lost city certainly fits the bill.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
No idea. Hence, heard mention here and there. All I've gathered on the topic is rumor and conjecture.
Good enough.
A lost city. That must be what we're looking for. I'd better check with the locals.
Okay. Nope, nope, no sand shark. Nope.
I don't believe it. All these people are being cheated. We have to help. Lucia said I had to keep out of trouble. I know. You could help me gather evidence. I'm sure that would be okay.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Only lost city I know of is where Vlast was born. The Forgotten City. According to legend, it was reclaimed by the desert.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
Not specifically. But I ran into a couple of treasure hunters looking for it not too long ago.
Okay. Let's check up here.
Come to help the followers of Ascension? We could use a pair of hands like yours.
Maybe later. For now, I need information. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost City? I could swear I heard something about that from the locals. Apparently it was where Vlast was born. That's the long and short of it, though. Follower Disa may know more.
Follower Adisa. That's her out there. These are the heart.
You there? Have you seen any glimmering scales in your sojourn? I'm collecting slivers of glass from Brandon.
I'm afraid not. But I had a question for you. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost city? Only rumors. Supposedly there was once a grand city somewhere in the region. Vlast's birthplace.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
I'm afraid not. But folks in the camp west of here might know more.
West. Over there by the first camp? But we were just over there. Here's a Choya. If you haven't seen one of these guys before, they're ugly, but they're also kind of adorable in their own way. Kind of like how pugs are. Okay.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I have another question for you. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
There are all kinds of curiosities in this region. Lost city? Sure, why not? It wouldn't surprise me anyway. But beyond that, no, nothing specific. Ask around Augury's Shadow.
That's a sand shark, and I want that box. Oh, that's it. You're on my shit list. It doesn't take much to get on my shit list.
Why is this simple decryption task taking you so long? Responding to incessant queries interrupts decryption progress.
All heat expelled.
What's No. Come on.
My pain is
I like how the music kicks in after I killed it.
all heat expelled.
But yeah, these portals right here, with the jackal, I can teleport through them. Like that. And it's pretty neat. They're shortcuts, basically. Also, the jackal can teleport like this. Short range blinking.
Excuse me. I have another question for you. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
A lost city? Can't help you. But if you find it and dangerous things live there, let me know, and I'll come running.
Okay. Oh.
level stabilized.
I don't believe it. All these people are being cheated. We have to help. Lucia said I had to keep out of trouble. I know. You could help me gather evidence. I'm sure that would be okay.
Leave us alone.
Far and wide.
I feel furious. Quest for ascension.
Oh, okay. Okay, I guess I'm fighting these people. Okay. I've had enough of that tomfoolery.
Greetings, Wayfarer. Have you come to join us in the search for Ascension?
Maybe later. For now, I need
that should be
information.
enough.
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
What about the Forgotten City case? The Forgotten were really interesting. They took care of Blast since he was born.
Sounds like you know a lot about it. Any idea where I can find it?
What about the river? Suppose they might know?
I can't believe this cutscene's happening while I'm fighting this dude.
You'll find them south of here, settled along the
Okay.
riverbank. They'll know more about the story.
I better not die during this. Okay. And talk to this guy.
My pain is easy. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Lost City. Nothing comes to mind immediately, but I'm hardly an expert. You should ask Naomi. She's in the tent just over there, tending to the children.
Damn troublemakers. Alright, time to go very south.
Something you need, Wayfarer?
Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
Only in stories. Supposedly it was where Vlast was born. It's long gone now.
What happened to the city?
Joko happened. When he redirected the river to lay claim to this region, he ravaged the entire desert. Those stretches of quicksand are his doing. As was the sinking of the city. According to legend, I mean.
The Lich King was no Joko, that's for sure. Ha ha ha. I'm funny.
Excuse me. Do you have business with Elder Muriel?
I'm searching the Riverlands for something important. I've been canvassing the area in search of information.
She does love visitors. But you should know something. Muriel's very old, and her answers are not always clear. Please be patient with her. And try to speak up. Her hearing isn't what it used to be.
Okay.
Not me. I'm going to live forever. What's your secret for not giving up?
Oh, there she is.
Ah, and who are you? I don't know your face, but I like it.
Oh, thanks. I'm
My
sorry
face
to
is
disturb
burnt,
you,
lady.
but I was hoping I could ask you a question. Do you know anything about a lost city located somewhere in the Riverlands?
A city swallowed whole by the desert itself. Kesho. Yes.
Kesho? Is that the name of the city?
City? No, a nursery. Where the Forgotten toiled. Where Vlast's eyes first opened. Where Glint gave us her legacy.
I need to find Kesho, Elder Muriel. Can you tell me where it is?
A terrible journey across terrible lands, beyond the sinking dunes.
I see. Thank you. Kesho. Vlast's birthplace. Now I just have to find it.
Are you really gonna make me run around again? Holy shit, game. I don't like this game you're playing with me, game. I don't want to talk to you, kid. I want to talk to Big Lucius here. Or is this glitched? Oh, please tell me it's not glitched. It's probably glitched. No!
Excuse me. I'm in need of information. I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho? You mean... Oh, wait, Kesho. I know who you're talking about.
No, Kesho's a place.
I met him at a crew mixer some years ago, if memory serves. Short fellow, yes? Loud, reeking of solvent.
Please, stop talking.
And the most hideous laughter I've ever heard.
Thanks. I'm walking away now.
Well, that was the thing.
Excuse me. I have another question for you. I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho? Ah, yes, that's the name. Vlast's birthplace. Swallowed by the desert, according to legend.
Any idea where it's supposed to be?
If it exists, it'll be out there, in the wastes beyond the quicksand. A dangerous place to go on foot. If you intend to travel there, you'll want to make a stop at the skimmer camp west of here. The proprietor there has been selling skimmers to adventurers for years.
Years? You must see a lot of treasure hunters come through this way.
A great many. All searching for the treasures of the lost city. And to my knowledge, none have returned. You'd be wise to keep that in mind, stranger. If you journey that way, make sure to bring your skimmer along. You look like you can handle yourself, but the desert eats the unwary. Remember that.
His name is Kofi, which reminds me, I now have a coffee donation page. Shameless plug-in. If you want to donate, you don't have to. I was just trying to be quirky and funny. So we gotta go west to the skimmer camp.
How are we gonna get those skimmers back to their pens? Hey, if you can get close to one of those runaway skimmers, please try to catch it.
There you are.
I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho? It's been a while since anybody's asked me about Kesho. How'd you come across that name?
With great difficulty, I promise you. What can you tell me about it?
You're different from the others. Maybe you are after something more than riches and glory. If Kesho truly exists, you'll find it to the northwest of here, where it was claimed by the desert. If you head that way, you'll want to bring your skimmer along. Otherwise, the desert will claim you too.
Kesho. Bring my skimmer, huh? Okay. Please stop shooting at me. Thank you.
When we get moving again, how can we avoid the Forge?
We'll have to head east. Hopefully we're far enough north to avoid the Awakened.
But at least the Forge left us alive. Are you sure risking a run-in with the Awakened is better?
I honestly don't know. But if nothing else, Augury Rock should offer better cover than open desert. Besides, we'll have to head through Destiny's Gorge anyway to get to Amnoon.
I'm searching for a lost city called Kesho. What do you know about it?
Kesho? Where have I heard that name before?
Whatever happened to that adventurer we ran into last year? Wasn't he looking for some kind of lost city?
Oh, that's right. That was the fellow. He swore up and down he'd found a legendary lost city. And he asked us to join his search for a cut of the treasure.
What happened to him? Where'd he go?
See the fissure to the north? He ventured into the caves beneath it, and that was the last we saw of him.
Did anyone go with him?
With so many branded in the area, we know better than that.
Shame the adventurer didn't.
Shame. Fisher, huh? Oh, in here. Ah. Okay, but these guys are not gonna let me mount yet.
Crossing heat threshold.
Okay. Good.
Temperature normalized.
What is still trying to fight me? I hate it when it does that glitch.
Ready for more.
Okay.
Activating hard light
Is there something above me that's just wanting to fight me?
Here's where things get hot. Disengaging holo projector.
Okay, there we go. That was weird. Oh, there's a mastery point down here. The tablet seems to have writing on it, but it's too faint to make out. Pick up these satches. Golden puzzle, can't figure it out. Not enough brains. Old people, very old. Maybe before humans old. Ah, it's that type of puzzle. I just gotta deactivate them. There we go. Activate the... Oh, I gotta activate them. There we go. There we go. Mysteries of the Exalted. Hope must be nursed like a newborn. This site makes the birthplace of Glint's legacy and our hope for a better world. Gozo Esser. Oh, wrong amount. I need the skimmer. There we go.
Forgotten statues. And they seem to be guarding that pit. Could this be the place?
Maybe. Okay, I guess I'm going into the pit. The way forward.
Hello?
Hello? Commander, are you talking to me? Your signal's real.
Something about this Exalted. It's moving, so it's alive. But it's not responding to my presence.
Wait, not responding? Poke it with something. No, wait. Don't. That's poor research etiquette. Well, maybe just a light poke? Ugh! I want to be there!
Good to hear from you, Timey. Too bad I kind of like ruined your dialogue sequence a bit by running ahead. Whoops. It just keeps happening. Oh, this music's pretty nice. Reminds me of the music in Tyr. These Exalted look very strange.
I know the Exalted in Taria use these pedestals to sleep and recharge. But this is different. This is more like living death. And they have this red glow.
They're glowy red Exalted? Ugh! I want you to poke it so bad!
I am not going to poke the Exalted for you, Timey.
Give it a little push.
Found a glowing crystal. And a dead body.
Pick it up! The crystal, not the body. If it's glowing, it may be a power source. There should be a control panel nearby.
Okay. Also, there's an achievement for climbing the highest point of this chamber. which I will give it a try after I put this thing down.
Okay, the power's on.
What was that noise?
A door just opened. There's another Exalted inside. Not red like the others. It looks stormy, but maybe I can wake it.
Well, carry on then. You know what you're doing.
Not yet. I want to try to get to the top. I know this might... You know what? No, let's just do the story. We are running a bit late. I can always go to the top later. On my own time.
No! Did Balthazar send you a Joko? I will defend this sacred ground with my life!
Wait. I'm a friend.
We don't like Balthazar either. The commander's on a mission to stop him. Bast is the only clue we've got.
What have you done? The pedestals are reviving the Forged!
What?
The glowy red ones are forged? Good thing he didn't poke them.
You claim to owe Balthazar no allegiance. Prove yourself. Destroy his creations.
Okay. They're gonna wake up. I don't have enough DPS.
Ready for more.
So they're forged. That's interesting.
Balthazar's the reason I'm here. He's working to kill Kral Katorik, and we're trying to stop him.
I wish you'd come sooner. Balthazar was here recently with that wretched lich Joko.
Apparently I'm the chosen champion and protector of Glint's second scion, Maureen.
If you've been entrusted with the role of the Scion's protector, then it would be my honor to assist you. I am Sada Z. Welcome to Kesho. What you see is what's left of the Forgotten's first attempt to pacify the Elder Dragons. It failed. This site was abandoned, but a few of us remained as its caretakers.
Why were Balthazar and Joko here?
They came seeking the forgotten magics that imbue battle armor with living spirits. The same that created the Exalted. They quickly discovered they could use those magics to create these abominations. The horrors they call Forged. The Red Exalted you fought were the results of their early experiments on us. Left behind as mindless sentries. In the chaos, I sealed myself in that chamber to avoid the fate of the others.
That was smart. Now you can help us make sure Balthazar doesn't succeed.
Balthazar thought he destroyed the information you seek, but the sentries he left behind were actually protecting it.
What do you mean?
The pedestals!
Your invisible friend is correct. I can reveal the secrets contained in any pedestal you choose.
was perfect for our purposes. A scion of an elder dragon, and a crystal dragon herself, with a mind of her own. We did our work well. Glint actively rejected Kralkatorrik, and she brought forth more scions to join our cause.
That was Jasso Escher, one of the Legacy's main architects. Sadly, he was lost in the attempt to convert Kralkatorrik.
Wait. Convert Kralkatorrik?
Yes. The Forgotten dared to try. But the hunger of Elder Dragons is too strong. It proved a tragic failure. More of your questions can be answered by consulting the other pedestals.
Okay. Come here. That's interesting, though. They tried to convert the Elder Dragons and, like, not be assholes.
The most important lesson an Exalted must learn is, though Elder Dragons are unimaginably powerful, they can be killed. Each has a distinct flaw. Mordramoth, for example, dominates thought. But its most powerful asset, its mind, is also its greatest liability. Kralkatorrik's unique strength, its power to crystallize objects, is also its singular weakness. Its creations share a fundamental resonance that connects them back to the Crystal Dragon and makes them vulnerable to each other.
A fundamental resonance that makes them vulnerable. Whoa, so that's why Balthazar was after Vlast. He needed a scion of Glint to kill Kralkatorrik. But Vlast's gone now, so that means... Wait, there's one thing I don't understand. If Glint and the Forgotten knew what killing an Elder Dragon would do to Tyria, why would they rear Vlast and Aurene?
The answer is locked behind that door. If you're done with the pedestals, we can proceed.
I want more knowledge. I want some of that tasty lore. Get your slow ass over here. I want that lore.
Kesho is supposed to be my home, but it's more of a cage or a tomb. I prefer the open sky. I feel trapped here. This place reminds me that I cannot act, no matter how eager I am. Not until the full legacy is ready.
That's Vlast.
We encouraged him to record his thoughts for reference and posterity. He didn't contribute often, and was never glad to do it.
I believe it. He sounds super frustrated and restless. Like a genius progeny suffering through Intro to Golomancy.
Good, what do you call it? I forgot the term. Heck. But you get what I mean. Probably. Holy shit, you're slow. Where is he? Are you stuck? You are stuck.
I can't stand it any longer. The constant talk of duty and destiny, the forced reverence. It disgusts me, enrages me. My exalted attendants are durable, but still mortal, insignificant. They quake with fear at the slightest angry hiss. I have a job to do, and the power to do it. They can't help me. Why do they pretend they can?
Sadly, Vlast matured in isolation. We didn't know how to socialize him properly until it was too late. By the time we realized Vlast needed to bond with mortal races as Glint had, he no longer could, nor cared to.
Bad parenting. How to not train your dragon.
It's all skill and a little.
The others tell me I must wait. That before the real work begins, the whole legacy must ripen and mature. I am ready now. Kralkatorrik continues to grow in power, and my mother's death stands unavenged. But I am my mother's son. I will wait. I will serve the glorious purpose she and the Forgotten set for me. Though the snakes and their golden servants speak as though it is their purpose, and Glint merely lent it her name. So in her name, I will act. Until the full legacy is ready, I will contain Kralkatorrik and cull its branded horde.
That tasty lore. Whoa.
Intruder.
Oh. Oh, that's why they look kind of exalted like. I was just thinking it was just a reused asset. Good on them.
My pain is easy. So hot. You have to let this cool down. I'm safe somehow. Switching to hollow.
Curious. The door isn't responding. It must have been damaged during Joko and Balthazar's attack.
You're in luck because the commander is good at smashing things.
Strange burning scroll.
What's this?
Order 134. Disable gate leading to the final pedestal. Destroy any living creatures that attempt to access. Okay. You tried to stop me.
Please, step inside.
The hall. That's just what it's called. The hall. Ooh.
The millennia-long Elder Dragon cycle is one of feast and famine. Ravenous they rise, sated they sleep. Glint and the Forgotten set out to break this cycle of extremes and to restore true balance. But when two Elder Dragons were unexpectedly eliminated from the cycle at one time, we believe it created a void. A void that caused the system to break down and the collapse to begin. hope was that Glint's legacy would stabilize the cycle. We theorize these vacancies must be filled with entities that circulate and share magic rather than hoard it. Only then will the balance of magic truly become stable. Only then will Glint's legacy achieve its ultimate purpose.
The Scions of Glint are more important than we thought. Balthazar only sees them as a means to gaining power, but they could be instrumental in restoring the natural balance.
If you are, in fact, the true protector of Glint's legacy, then it's up to you to stop Balthazar from taking her. But know that he will let nothing deter him from his goal of killing the Crystal Dragon.
Taimi, get a message to Rytlock, Kinnock, and Casimir. There's a spire south of the Skimmer camp, tall enough for Keel's airship to moor. Tell them to meet me there.
Commander, you must leave, now. I can feel the Forged approaching. If you are able to find Kesho, then I failed to adequately conceal the entrance. I must close the entrance forever. This portal will allow you to return safely to the surface.
But what about you?
I will keep my pledge to protect this sacred place with my life. I am at peace. Farewell, Commander.
It was nothing.
And there we have it for tonight. That's it for the stream. Yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. Thank you for those who decided to stop by and watch, and even stay for the entire run of it. The final act is going to be upon us soon, and I hope it's very, very interesting. So, until then, have a good night. I'll stream the final act sometime this week.